Welcome to the live replay, everyone. Today's September 18th, and I'm just going to get set up here so that we can jump into Ivy's journal. Okay. Welcome here, you guys. I am just starting up for the day. Gotta work on June here, and the next page for us to do is a brain dump. I just want to remind myself of how we've done the brain dumps so far for inspiration. Okay, we went down the side here, flip it sideways. Hey, Tunde. Flipped it sideways for this one. And then for February, we just did brain at the top, dump on the bottom with a little border. Hey, Miss Kitty Cat, welcome here. And then for March, we did the title in the center with a border around. April, we did title at the top. Okay, so we've done a good mix. Okay, and then May we did title on the top again. I'm trying to decide how I want to do it for this one. I'm thinking maybe just brain at the top, dump on the bottom with like a few little like flowers and leaves from this page. Kind of in each corner, and then a dotted border. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that and not overthink it. Oh, Raina. Okay, amazing. We can pack up your journal right away if you want to. Well, I guess I should finish writing this one heading. May as well do both words and not just one. I'm glad you could make it. I never want people to feel like they have to make it to the live when it's packed, but I like to do it while you're on live because otherwise I feel like you're missing out. Oh no, Kalira, you hate... I'm sorry if I didn't say your name right. Kalira, you hate the pen sound. Most people say that they like it, but I'm pretty meh about the pen sound. I don't notice it though. You know, like when you're the one drawing, it's like my mind is just on drawing. It's not on my marker. All right, let me grab your journal for you. Raina ordered a glacier blue journal. Hey Jack, yes, I just started. We are going to continue working on June, but we're going to do Raina's journal while she's here. So we've got glacier blue for Raina. Let me just check and make sure everything is looking good. Okay, so let me check your order here. So you ordered charm and a name page. Ooh, I don't have a silver letter of any type actually, like nothing silver. I've got white, gold, and pink for ours. So let me put those there for you. A blue puff. So I've got these two blues. So you can choose white, gold, or pink, and then blue number 1 or number 2. Let me know what you like. Or if you have a different idea or you just want like a little charm tour, let me know. I am happy to, it's not like you're locked in once you place your order. Number 2. All right. Okay, and then for your name page, you were saying blues and space 5. Oh, what am I looking for? Oh yeah, January in here. So for this one, we did like kind of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of a gradient of colors ending with blue. Do you want to do like everything blue, but then similar doodles? Or just let me know kind of based on this one, in what ways you want it to be different. Do you like the doodles in white gel pen on the letters? Do you like the types of doodles that we chose? And let me know how you feel about that one as kind of our baseline, and then we'll adjust yours. No, Taryn, I just started. I wrote 2 words in Ivy's journal, and then Raina got here, and I have been wanting to personalize her journal at a time when she could make it to the live, so this is perfect. So we're gonna do it right now. Hey, Patricia. Exactly like that? Okay, cool. Sounds good. Wow, thank you guys for all the likes. I need to remember, actually let me set myself a timer on my iPad for, let's do 45 minutes. Because yesterday, that puzzle piece thing got me twice. I've never had that happen before. But yeah, I feel like once it got me the first time, it was like, oh, she must not actually be at her live. She must just have turned it on and left. And that's apparently one of the things that they're trying to avoid by having that puzzle piece verification. So now that it happened to me twice in one night, I'm nervous that they're going to throw it at me more often because they'll think I'm up to shady business when really I just can't see my phone screen, so I can't see the puzzle piece because it's overhead. But Miss Kitty Cat, that's the thing. It's only only the source, not even a moderator. I have my iPad as a moderator, but it can't see the puzzle piece either. It's just my phone that's filming. And I need to swipe the puzzle piece in just a few minutes. They leave it up there. And if I don't, then it completely closes down the live, which is just frustrating when my phone is up above me. So I set a timer. I don't think it ever does less than 45 minutes to an hour into a live. So I set a timer just now for 45 minutes, and hopefully that solves our problems. And then at least at that point, I can remember to start looking up every, few minutes to make sure we don't get hit again. All right, we've got the R. Let's do her little puff. Oh, yay, Jessie. All right. Let's do your name page. I'm going to pull out the colors that I used for January in Ivy's journal, which was these 3. And I just want to make sure that I remember how to spell your name the right way. Reyna. Yes, Mackenzie, but I don't know if they've arrived, actually. Are there any US customers whose journals have arrived from this new launch? I think they might still be in customs because I haven't heard from anyone that they arrived. Iris's just made it to her all the way in Europe, so I feel like US should be getting their packages soon, but we will see. I don't have any updates on that. Okay, so I'm thinking to use the 3 colors. We'll do R and E on one row, and then just Y on the next, and then A and A. Kind of like in March, we just did an M by itself on a row. So that's what we're gonna do here. Arriving Sunday. Okay, cool. Yeah, I am not really a big tracking checker, so they might be well on their way. I just haven't really been checking. stupid college. Is this, wait, what year of college are you in, Hannah? Freshman. How's it going? Freshman year was awful for me, subjectively, but I'm glad I never have to do freshman year again. Not so bad. Yeah, totally. The workload takes a lot of adjusting. And just, I mean, also if you're living away from home or anything like that, I know for me that was like the biggest thing that I didn't anticipate being an issue, but it was harder for me than I expected. But yes, in my experience too, it does get better. Hey, Annie. How are y'all doing this afternoon? So Cherry, these ones are just available through the link in my bio. You just click the color that you want. It'll take you to my Etsy shop. And then once you're in there, you can just choose what types of personalizations you want. So the options, you can do custom charms, you can do a name page, you can also do a cover design. And honestly, I just got a new heat press that I've been dying to try out. So if you want a cover design, I'm gonna do a little spontaneous promo today. I'm just gonna do a free cover design for all of the orders that we pack today because I really wanna work this new heat press. So that'll be just an extra little treat if you do want to order today. And Raina, yours would be included. So if you would like a cover design too, just let me know what you would like. I need to do my own journal yet. I can't even decide what to put on the cover other than just my name, which I really like the way they've been looking with just a name. But I don't know, part of me feels like, you know, because I'll be showing it on social media and using it as an example of like what you can do, even when I don't have anyone else's orders lying around, like I kind of want to go all out and make it look, you know, fancy with some doodles or something, but I don't even know what kind of doodles I would do. Notes with a star or two? Absolutely. I'll write that down on your thank you card, so you have a second to think yet. If you change your mind or anything, we'll lock it in once I get your thank you card out so that I know what to put on there. All right, then let me get, oh, I want to do some stars crossing over the letters. I forgot about that. No problem, Rain. Thank you for your order. Let me add some rings to some of these. And then I'm gonna do the white gel pen. And just add some like wavy planet type swirls onto these guys and finish off the letters. And Rain, did you say you were working nights or you're just working really early? What's your schedule like these days? Early. Oh, okay. So are you a nurse or doing some kind of shift work? When you say day shift? Jessica, let me give you a little tour here in just a sec. Okay, cool. I will give a charms tour as soon as we're done doodling Raina's name page. Alrighty. Yes, thank you so much for your order, Raina. I really appreciate all the support from you guys. And are you still good with notes and some stars on the cover? If you have any other requests now, just let me know. It keeps confusing me when I write Raina here and then look up and see your username with the E and the A flipped, it makes me panic thinking that I spelt it wrong, and then I just have to bring myself back down. Remind myself that I know what I'm doing. All right, 2026. Oh yeah, no worries. Okay, so 2026. Sure. Thank you again, Raina, for your order. Oh, Kaylee, I have no idea. It's from that just lo-fi, royalty-free lo-fi playlist that I do all the time. Okay, charms tour. So Jessica, I have a ton of charms in here. Top floor here has letter charms. So for most letters, some like certain colors are sold out, but I've got gold, pink, white, black, and gold little like heart lockets. Those are the letter options. Down here I have more letters and a few little accent things. Like I've got these colored stars, colored stones, and these cute little like diamond things, which I like to use. I just used one, so let me pull it out and show you. In the wild, I just paired it with that little cross, and then it's just a delicate little accent. Then in the next drawer, I have fruits up here, lemons and strawberries. Then we've got these little mushrooms, some leaves, flowers, a bunch of pink bows, and some gold bows. I've got, sorry, 2 little turtles left, a bunch of seashells, some like starfish and sand dollars, some shells with the pearl in them. Down here we've got bugs, so I have 3 colors of butterflies left, light pink, dark pink, and blue. We've got ladybugs, these are tiny little bees, and then these are big assorted moths. They're all different. In this drawer, I've got these ones just categorized by color. These are just kind of the randoms that I got my very first set when I decided to try using charms. So they're very random. You just kind of would, if you ask for something specific, I would try to find it, but it's, yeah, kind of unpredictable. These ones are my newest ones. They are so cute. I've got these little paw print charms, and then 4 or 5 different breeds of puppies. Oh, I moved the cats to be by the dogs because I got dogs and I was like, well, it only makes sense that the cats would be by them. So I've got cats too, yes. Coffee cups, silver, gold, and little flat ones with the word coffee on it. Book charms. This one's like a little little tag that says I love books. And then I've got blue, green, and pink books. And then the bottom drawer is full of pom-poms, and I do have more. They just don't fit in my colored clusters, but there is a pom-pom that matches each journal color, and then extras if you want a specific color that's not a color of the journal. But yeah, those are my current charms. Next on my charms list, I think, was teddy bears. That's the one that you guys suggested that I was like, oh, I need to get that. Teddy bears, I want to reorder some of those butterflies because I used to have them in white and purple as well, and I loved the white ones and the purple ones. So I need to reorder those. But yeah, that's the current charm collection. Let's get back to work here on Ivy's journal. But yes, any orders placed today will get a free gold foil cover design. And we'll do your order packing here on live. So you can choose your charms, your name page, and your cover design while I'm here today. Hey Carson, how's your day? It's been pretty good. Did a play date this morning. Let's always nice to just kind of get out of the house for a bit. Made some bread, made some soup, did a play date. Yeah, that's kind of the day. All right, then let me add a few little doodles kind of sticking out of the corners here. So I'm gonna add, maybe actually, let me start with this guy instead. I'll put one of those guys down here too. Sorry, I know right now you can't really tell what they are. I know these are actually like white in real life, but since we're not outlining anything with black, I figured that making them light yellow would work because it fits the color palette. Oh, hey Paige. I've been on for about half an hour. So nothing crazy. We just packed an order for Raina, and then we're continuing June here for Ivy. Oh, school pickup. Do you have one in kindergarten already? Oh, it just started. Nice. It's called Daydreaming. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had no idea what it was called. It's just part of the random playlist that I always use. I think it would help you sleep. Nice. full customized journals. I do roughly one a month, one every month, or like 6 weeks or so. So this one, we're actually nearing the halfway point, which is crazy, but I feel like I'll probably need at least another 3 weeks for this. Oh, thanks you guys. I'm glad you like it. Thanks, Mackenzie. Wait, remind me, where are you from? Ohio. Okay. I have one friend from Ohio, so you probably know her. Just kidding. Actually, do I even have 2 friends from Ohio? I'm trying to remember. Hey, Catherine. And Lauren. Welcome here. Okay, and then I was thinking of doing just like a thin dashed border that kind of matches like the thin outline that I did around the islands. I might do a double actually. I feel like that could be cute. Oh yes, I can do a flip through. Just a moment. Man, this marker needs a replacement ASAP. Flip through, sure. So this is Ivy's 2026 journal. All 12 months, we started in January with this little pastel galaxy theme, which for those of you who missed it, Raina actually requested the same theme for her name page. So that's what we did for her name page. For charms, she chose the little blue puff with the white R, and then she's gonna have 2026 gold foiled on the cover. So that's what we like just finished up before doing that brain dump. January. Those are the weekly spreads. For February, Ivy requested a Valentine's dessert theme. So that's what we did here. Actually, I guess she requested a Valentine's theme and we came up with the dessert spin on it. These are the weeklies. For March, we did this little lemon theme with stacked calligraphy and lots of fun little like vine borders. We have a brain dump, a title page, a 2-page calendar, a check-in section, and then 2-page memory keeping spread. Those are her monthly spreads that she chose. And then for the weekly spreads, we've been choosing all the layouts as long as we fit a little mini calendar and a note section, and then like heading and doodles and stuff like that. Thank you for the follow, Becky. Beautiful bald Becky. Yes, I like the memories pages too. They're gonna look even better once they are used. Oh yeah, this theme was inspired by 2 of her son's birthday cakes that she sent photos of. So that's how we came to this theme idea. For May, the request was duckies and rain, so that's exactly what we did. Duckies and rain. These are the weekly spreads, and then we just started June at the end of yesterday's live. So we did the brain dump just now. The prompt for this one was Hawaii. And so we took that very literally and did the outline of the Hawaiian Islands filled with Hawaii related plants and stuff. May is my favorite one too. Predictably so, because it's modeled after April in Janelle's bullet journal, which was my favorite one in that journal. So not surprised, but I definitely like that color palette is just my fave. And then doing Dutch doors with the stacked calligraphy. I love that. All right, there we have our brain dump and our June title page. Let's move on to the calendar. So actually, let's do a little vote. Just 2 options page, if you're able, and 1 minute. I'm just finding the 2 options, but you can start the poll right away because it won't take long for me to describe these. So basically, we've been doing our calendars in 2 different ways. The first is to have a black line on the top of each row and then use colored marker for full lines to write the dates. Nothing is closed in. It's very like open-ended. This is going to be option 1, to do black and then cycle through the key colors for these highlighted rows. And that is for June, for this month. The other option would be to choose one of the darker, more prominent colors in the month, like maybe this dark green or the red or something, and use that as an outline and then do dots for each of the dates. And it would be fully boxed in with rounded corners like this. That's option 2. So for our June calendar with the Hawaii theme, we can choose option 1 with the black lines versus option 2 for the rounded border. Those are the options, and while the vote is landing here, let me pull up my calendar so that, and just go ahead and cast your vote in the little clipboard icon up there. That way it will be counted by TikTok. Okay, June 2026. That makes sense. Page votes 1. Okay, 1 won by quite a bit. Sounds good. Yeah, 1 used to be like the only, I didn't ever give people the option when I used to do custom journals, and I would just do them all by myself in my office. That was just always what I did. And I would actually, at the beginning of the journal, that was always my second step. I would take just a pencil and write in the top corner what was going to be on that page, like June Cal or whatever. And then the dates for the weekly spreads, like 5th to 12th or 5th to 11th, I guess. So that was my first step. But then my second one is I would find every calendar page and just draw all the black lines so that I was just streamlining the prep for the rest of the month. But now I take things a lot slower. I still try to do things quickly, but doing them on live, it's less about being quite as productive as possible. But I still try to make pretty good time where I can. Okay, and then 3 days along the bottom, right? Yes. 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Hey Anna, welcome here. Mackenzie, definitely the US. Yeah, Paige. I, as you've noticed, always hold my book this way. I count 8 down from the top of the page. and then each day is 5 dots long this way. So if you're doing a full row in one of my journals, you'll have 1 dot space on the side here. 5 dots for each day, 5 dots for each day. I always know that I just have 2 days here. So if it's a month like this where I know that the first row has 6 days, like all but one, I can easily count, okay, 5, 10, 15, 20. And then I jump down 6 dots and go draw the next one, jump down 6, do the next one. That's just how I move as quickly as I can. Oh, the next custom, Anna? I have not even ventured a guess at that yet. Not that I'm like crazy far from being done this one, but it's very hard to predict my my future with whenever the pre-made journals come, if I'll be spending more of my time doing like personalizations in kind of the initial order rush. I mean, that's my like wishful thinking. Expectation is that it's going to be a long time because I'll have other things tying me up a bit more with the pre-made journals, as much as I love doing customs. The pre-made journals are, so they are set to be finished on Monday, but like I've said before, the variable factor is always the shipping and customs. So they should be finished on Monday, but that has no bearing on like when I'll actually see them, you know, unfortunately. So hopefully soon, but I also haven't chosen my shipping option yet. I'm gonna choose that probably tomorrow, and that will, you know, because you can always choose like by land, by sea, express, whatever, and or sorry, by land or by air. And that decision also always has a lot to do with the price. Unfortunately, it like over doubles shipping costs to just do like a relatively fast shipping option. So it's always like weighing the pros and cons of like getting them here as soon as possible versus saving like a ton on shipping, like thousands. Why did I do 10? What was I looking at? I need to stop talking while I'm trying to do numbers. I'm embarrassed. I'm going to cover that up right this second so that nobody else has to see it. Disappeared. 7. Okay. And then we need a check-in section over here. Let me think. I feel like at some point we might want to... guys, why did I do that? I'm stressed. I need to stop talking so much on live. Oh, guys. Okay, it's getting to a point where this is getting a bit embarrassing because... So... It's embarrassing. It's actually fine. Let me tell you why. Obviously, I hate making these mistakes in other people's journals, but she listed her yearly spreads. I always leave 4 to 8 empty yearly pages at the beginning in case people add extra pages. So what I'm gonna do is just glue these together. And it's like dumb because you've got a double thick page, but they glue together very nicely. It will be fine. I'm just making mistakes. I never used to do it that much when I was doing these all by myself, but then when I start doing it on camera and I'm like flipping back from page to page, showing you guys and talking, I get so distracted. And I don't want to come across like unprofessional. I put a lot of work into these journals and then I go and make stupid mistakes like this in front of everyone. 3, okay. Three, 6. Well, at least I noticed before I did all the doodles, because the doodles are the part of a calendar page that take longer. I'm just embarrassed. Like my face is red as though I just like stepped on my skirt in Sunday school again. Throwback. I know, on one hand I'm like, yeah, show you that you don't need to be afraid of making mistakes or whatever. But then on the other hand, I'm like, this is my job. Like I need to be professional. And it's really not to do so many big mistakes like this. I mean, we always fix them. For those of you who weren't here yesterday, when I made the biggest mistake that I've ever made, I misnumbered the entire month of May. Never done that before. I wrote the numbers onto the yellow. And so yeah, we came up with the idea, we covered it up, it looks fine, whatever, but still like just gotta draw the line between like, yeah, happy accidents and just being unprofessional. Because I am a professional bullet journaler. Just kidding. All right, let's try this again. Is this? Yes, this is right. Oh, my timer. Okay, so that is reminding me to start looking up at my phone for the puzzle piece thing, because they got me twice last night. And so I need to, every few minutes, look up. It's not there yet, so I'm going to keep doodling, but I just need to remember to look at my phone screen sometimes. Thanks, Paige. Well, I mean, it's just like, you know, someone paid for this. So like, yeah, I can cover up the mistakes, but they're still like mistakes that could have been avoided if I was just paying more attention. 3, 5, 7. Yeah, I know. I do have a great customer base. And that's the thing is like the people who buy from me are the people who see me doing this every day and know that I make mistakes and still choose to buy. But yeah, I don't know. Still just doesn't feel good. Because I know it's a big investment. So I want to just nail it for you guys. Okay. Back to where we were before. Oh, look up at my screen. Okay, no puzzle piece yet. All right. Okay, so for this page here, I'm wondering if we want to bring in anything else like, yeah, like surfboards, coconuts, any of the other ideas that we had. Or if we want to like stick tightly to the flowers and leaves. Because technically flowers and leaves isn't what won the vote. We only voted for the content of the title page, which was the outline of Hawaii. And the thing that naturally filled that was flowers and leaves. So I'm trying to decide if I should, you know, continue with like a few flowers and leaves up here, a few down here, and then write a check-in heading. I think that would be fine for this page. But we could consider adding some other things as well. I feel like though kind of the vibe, like the font and stuff that we chose, like it's kind of like, you know, pretty, not like cute, you know, like I don't know if surfboards would be the answer, for example, because like surfboards with like little sparkles and cutesy lettering and stuff, I don't know, I picture something different with surfboards, but maybe like, I don't know, like little coconut drinks and like, oh, here, let me just glue it while we're here because may as well. Okay. So because these journals lie perfectly flat and everything, it's actually pretty easy to glue pages together. I don't do it often. Like this is probably my 4th time or so having to glue together pages. But I just take this around the edge and then you just want to line it up as well as you can. Actually, I'm just going to close the whole notebook and just kind of press down around the edges. Okay, and then when we come over here, you really like visually, you can't tell at all, like there's no bulge in the page or anything, but you can feel it. You can feel that it's thicker when you're turning the page. And obviously we just lose a page, so annoying, but definitely a very fixable mistake, as big and annoying as it was. Very fixable. Oh yeah, puzzle piece? No puzzle piece, thank you. Okay, trying to think here, because yeah, I want to stick with kind of the like pretty, flowery, sparkly kind of vibe, but we could bring in other things that would fit with that. I might, for this page, just do like plumarias. Is that what they're called? I'm sorry, I'm so bad at flowers. Some plumarias up here with some leaves, and then one of the hibiscus flowers down here or something, and then just a little heading. I might just keep it simple. Plumeria, okay. The plant. Claudia. Like a lei. I just feel like a lei. I don't even know how I would draw it to make it look like flowers and not just like, you know, like the dollar store leis that are just made out of plastic. Like I feel like that's what it would look like. So that's the only reason I'm avoiding that one. But okay, I think I'm just gonna do flowers, kind of like how the brain dump is, just kind of like flowers off in the corners, title, box. And then, yeah, we have other ideas that we can bring in, like maybe on the weekly spreads or something. Yeah. Sorry guys, some people really want pina colada drinks. Okay. Well, all we've done is the brain dump and we're working on the calendar. Yes, these are markers that I used going across. No, you didn't miss much. Oh, cat bug. Unfortunately, I have no idea what that looks like. I could Google it if you guys think I should add it. You'll have to spell it out for me because, yeah, I don't know flowers at all. Let me see here. Just looking for my hibiscus reference photo because the other ones that I drew were like really small, so I feel like I could kind of just do whatever and then get away with it, but this one I want to be a little bit more specific about the petals and whatnot. Pretty tropical. Oh. Like, I've definitely heard of birds of paradise flowers, but I don't know what they look like compared to any other flower. You could tell me nearly anything was a bird of paradise, and I would believe ya. All right, let's do some hibiscus flowers. Oh, sorry. Scoot the book over. Yes, of course. Oh, and no puzzle piece yet. Okay, that was close. I need to set myself another reminder in like 5 minutes because it is already completely off my radar to be checking for the puzzle piece. Sorry about that, everyone. Okay. Let's complete that petal. Okay, I'm gonna add some leaves. Let's do a monstera leaf over here. Wait, what? I'm confused. User 669. Natka, this is Ivy's journal. Sorry, that was probably a gross sound. This is Ivy's journal. So one of the months was kind of dedicated to baby month, or to her son anyways, because it's his birthday month, but it's not a specifically baby journal. But if you're thinking of like the Teddy and Dino theme that we did, then yes, this is the one. Oh yeah, no worries, Natka. I'm gonna write check in. And then we'll add some dashed outlines, some sparkles, and I think call it good. Oh, thanks you guys. Flowers are definitely not my favorite to draw. Oh, puzzle piece, thank you. Nope, no puzzle piece yet. I'm surprised though, because now I've been on for over an hour and 10 minutes. And yesterday, the puzzle piece, both times that it struck, was between an hour and 10 minutes. But now I've made it past that point, and I really thought I'd get hit today after missing it twice yesterday. Yeah, now it knows I'm watching. It's only fun for the puzzle piece if it can kick me out. The puzzle piece is like TikTok's way of verifying that you're human and that you're still on live. So very randomly, not every live, and when it does happen, it doesn't always happen at the same time into the live. It will do this little puzzle piece on the screen and make you verify, that you're human, that you're still there by swiping the puzzle piece. And you only have a few minutes to do it. And if you don't do it, it just shuts down your live. So I have been shut down by it a few times in the past, but it's been quite a while. And then yesterday I got hit once at an hour and 7 minutes, I think is how long my live lasted. And then it was like, oh, dagger, I hate it when that happens. And then we got hit again the next, we started up again. We went a whole nother hour and I think 2 or 3 minutes and then got hit by it again. So that has never happened, to get it twice in one day. But now I feel like the puzzle piece police must just be on me or something. So now I'm really nervous about it. Not really nervous, but trying to be more proactive about actually looking up at my screen. It's just tough for me because my camera is overhead. So I'm never looking at it for any reason other than to check the puzzle piece. There's no reason for me to go look up at it. I'm watching on a separate screen, just from a different TikTok account in front of me, so I can see all the comments and stuff like that. So it's very hard for me to catch the puzzle piece when it happens unless I'm intentionally waiting for it. Thank you guys for all the likes. I see that number climbing. And for those of you who haven't been here the whole time, I am doing a very random promo today. I got a new heat press and I really want to try it out. So any of today's orders will get the gold foil cover design for free. So if you want the other customizations, the name page, the charms, you can go ahead and order those, but every journal will get the cover design if you want it, of course. But yeah, so you can just click the link in my bio and you'll see all 4 of the colors that I offer. You can choose your color, choose your personalizations, use the code LIVESTREAM to get a discount, and I will personalize it right here on live for you and then send it off to you with a big thank you, because I appreciate all of the support from you guys. Auntie Lynn, I use a variety of markers, mostly Tombow these days. Catbug, yes. I'm not sure to what extent. I don't know if I will have the capacity to offer like unlimited amount of every customization option. Just kind of depends how orders are going. But yes, there will be personalization options available. I just don't know yet if I'll have to like get rid of one or something, just because of how much time I'll be spending on them. I'm not sure. All right, there we go. Next we have the memories spread. And why don't we get ready to do a poll? Doesn't need to start right away, but let me take a sip of tea and then we can do a poll. I think 4 options, 2 minutes maybe, because I need to describe all the options. Okay, I'm gonna start describing the options. Soon you'll see a little clipboard icon. If you're able, Paige, if not, I'll just start it. Soon you'll see a little clipboard icon right underneath my name. That's where you go to vote for the poll. Only those votes will be counted. So oh yeah, this is the theme that we're working with here, June, like this. And we're trying to choose our memories page layout. So option number 1 is going to be the January layout. So writing June in our red calligraphy and having a few Hawaii doodles around it, all in the middle. That's option 1. Option 2 will be modeled after our February memories page. So memories across the top in our red calligraphy, and then little Hawaiian like flower doodles and stuff sprinkled around, probably with the dashed line border that we've been doing throughout this theme so far. That's number 2. Number 3 would be modeled after March, so memories down the side with our red calligraphy, and then like flowers and leaves, our Hawaiian flowers and leaf doodles poking in from this side. And the purpose of this page is for Ivy to like paste in pictures, paste in junk journal type elements, that kind of stuff. So that's why it's mostly empty. What did we do for May? Oh, right, for May we did the same type as January. Okay, and then option 4 would be to do memories across the bottom with some tropical flower doodles or something just in the bottom corner here. Maybe a light border around, but keeping all of the focus down on the bottom of the page. So let me go through them one more time. And again, we're choosing a memories layout to go with this exact theme. These doodles, these colors. Option 1, everything in the middle, calligraphy and doodles, just like that. Option 2, title across the top, scattered doodles and a border. Option 3, title down the side, doodles coming in the other side. And then option 4, title and doodles all along the bottom. Those are the options. And I feel like someone maybe asked for a flip through of May. So while I wait for the last 8 seconds of the poll, I'm just gonna flip until we get to our current page so that you can see how May turned out and the beginning pages of June if you weren't here for those. There we go. Option 3, do I even remember what that is? That was March, right? Oh, March, okay. So that would be this one here. Red calligraphy for memories down the side, and then we'll have our flowers and leaves poking in from the other side. So let's get to work. Thanks, Michelle. Yeah, I liked doing May. It was very, very heavily inspired by themes that we found on Pinterest by Lollipop Lettering and Bujo Zine. We kind of combined 2 together. I don't think color changing. I feel like that's not quite the vibe, you know? I feel like sometimes when I do like the thicker, bouncier calligraphy, it works well. I don't know if you guys see what I mean, but like, you know, like thicker, bouncier calligraphy works really well for color changing because it's kind of fun. This one is a little bit more like stretched and meant to be like a little bit more elegant. I don't know what word I'm looking for, but do you know what I mean? I could do it like this. It just wouldn't quite be what we've been doing so far, but it would still be calligraphy. What do you guys think? Should we do color changing and do like this style of calligraphy? Or should we stick with just red? No color changing? You like the red? Okay. All right, locked in, all red. I love color changing calligraphy. I just feel like this isn't quite the moment for it. It's a very discreet difference, but I tried to go anyways for a little bit of a different vibe with my lettering in this month. That isn't quite as conducive to color changing. Puzzle piece? No, not yet. Actually, I wonder if I leave a poll open, if it like blocks the puzzle piece or something. Probably not, but I do that often just without thinking about it, because I don't always even bother looking up to see the results of the poll. I'll just wait for you guys to tell me in the comments, then I end up just leaving it open. And I wonder if that has anything to do with why I don't get a lot of puzzle pieces these days. I don't know. All right, memories. I'm gonna add just a few little sparkles and then move on to the other side of the page, which will be our doodles. All right, memories, and then I'm gonna have a few flowers poking in and a few leaves. So let me start with a hibiscus flower over here. Puzzle piece, nope, not yet. Thank you. I like just glanced up as I saw your comment, Catherine. All right. Do some more of these. Man, the puzzle piece is really having mercy on me after yesterday. That's not what I expected. Thank you. All right, memory spread is done. Oh, I wasn't planning to add the border. What do you think? I was planning to leave it open like March. What do you guys think? I could do like a border. A border. Oh, the calendar turned out like this. Calendar page. I think I'm gonna leave it no border for now. And we are down to February's weekly spreads here. This is the layout that we used in February, which we'll use again this month because we're kind of cycling through. I'm just trying to decide. Maybe I'll use dark green to outline the boxes. I never really like using black to outline boxes. Maybe I should, but I feel like black, especially if it's like thin black, looks more like I should use a ruler for it, but that's not really my style. So I like doing a color. I feel like the green would work. Okay, so let's just check here. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. Yes, 4 weeks. And for spacing, I'm just gonna mark off the middle of the page again, 6.5 centimeters or 13 dots. One, 2, 3, 4, yes. Just double checking. And then thirds, so 0, 6, 12, and then 18. 0, 6, 12, 18. And then we did, let me see here, the top left was left big for notes, yes. Top left is big for notes, and then all the other ones are just squares. Just confirm, yeah, all right. Perfect. Kaylee, like yes and no, like I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, and I don't get any child care for them, so I only do this when they're sleeping, nap times and after bed. But yes, it is my full source of like income. I don't have another job. or anything. Thanks, Keely. And yeah, I used to do it full time before I had kids. Then I was working. Then I didn't do anything extra like empty bullet journals or anything like that. I just did custom orders and YouTube, and that was enough to be a full-time thing. But now that I don't have as much time for custom orders, I've added other things that aren't quite as time consuming. Yeah, during COVID, this was like the best full-time gig. Because I could just, well, I mean, it was lonely, that sucked, but I could just sit in my apartment every day and watch Netflix or listen to podcasts or YouTube or whatever and just doodle all day long. Thanks, Paige. Me too. Yes, Lynn, it is such a blessing. That is why I do this, because I really value being able to be home with them, and this is not only a fun way to do that, but it's also, yeah, just the thing that lets me do my real full-time job as a stay-at-home mom. You can probably hear that hockey time has started out there. That means one of the boys is awake. I'm guessing the baby, because he's not talking and cheering and yelling. Or baby. He's one, but he doesn't walk yet, so he still is like a baby in my mind, you know? Once he starts walking, maybe I'll think about giving him toddler credit, but hasn't earned it yet. Tea break. Yeah, it's my husband playing hockey with our 1-year-old out in the basement. You know, Catbug, well, my husband's gonna hear me say this and go, "Are you crazy?" I have the best 3-year-old in the world. He is definitely a little stinker sometimes, but he's amazing about having a little brother. He plays with him, I mean, yeah, sometimes rough, but usually he plays with him very well, and he tries to include him. And yeah, I don't know, I was nervous having like 2 under 2. I've heard things about like the jealousy and like regression of your older child or whatever. But then I was talking to my grandma, and she had like, my dad is the second born of 5, and her first 2 had the exact same age gap as my 2, and both boys. And she just was telling me about how like, oh yeah, like Leighton was just made to be a big brother. Like they loved playing together. And so that gave me some hope. And then when I actually did have 2 under 2, it was a much more positive experience than that. It was still a very difficult transition with all like, you know, balancing a newborn's sleep struggles and nap needs with a toddler's energy and desire to, you know, go is difficult, definitely. But there was no sort of jealousy, no sort of like regression or bad behavior to get more attention or anything. He was thrilled to be a big brother. They're very sweet. The baby. right, so just to confirm, we're starting on the 1st, right? Yes, we have 31st up there, which we completed. Okay, starting with the 1st, and then I'm pretty sure on these ones we went down, right? I'm just double checking because it's been an ongoing, yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Did we do that for February too? Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, we're gonna do that again. No, let's not use the light yellow. It's too light. It will get lost. So 1, 2, 3. Oh no, then they're gonna end up side by side. How did I? Oh, I did them all pink in February. That's how it made sense. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 16. This is not, oh guys. Yeah, I did. Oh guys. This is stressing me out. How do I keep messing up the numbers? I need to do some deep breaths here because I am about to lose it. 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. You know, like in sports when you like mess up once and then it gets in your head and then suddenly you have the worst game of your life. I feel like these last few days have just been that for me with making mistakes. I don't usually make this many mistakes. So it is frustrating. 27, 28, okay. 26. All right, now I gotta let all this dry for a million years before I can keep working here. Don't have time for this garbage. I guess I only did it to 2 pages, so it'll be okay. Oh, 1 second. Shirley just messaged me. We've been trying to find a time because she's over in Europe. So we keep missing each other on lives, but she just messaged me asking if, or saying when would be a good time. So I'll let her know that I'm on now. Oh yeah, you're right. Now I put the two reds side by side. Well, I won't do that on the other ones. I was thinking about other things. I didn't space the greens evenly, like 3 apart, because then the greens would have been side by side, but now I just did that with the reds, so poo. All right, gotta let this dry for a second. Let me pull out Shirley's journal while that dries in case she is able to join us. She ordered a petal pink journal, and for her personalization, let me see here. Oh yeah, charm and name page. So again, I don't know if she's gonna come. White S charm and a diamond. Let me see if she's responded to me. Okay, she hasn't responded to me yet, so I'm just gonna set it to the side but not actually do it for her yet, just as something to keep my hands busy while I wait for the white gel pen to dry. So she said white S charm with a diamond, and that would only take 1 ribbon. So I'll just set out one of these, and then if she wants to change her mind or add something, that is just fine. And then for her name page, I know she wanted pink with flowers. Shirley in pink with flowers. I really need to find my replacement markers because my pink is getting very low, my go-to pink. But for some reason, the other day, I couldn't find my replacement markers. They're always here in my cart. And they are not at the moment. Wait, what? Which one's wrong? This one is 8 on Monday. 1 on Monday. 1, 8. Now I'm nervous. 1, 8, 15, 22. 1, 8, 15, 22. I think we're good now. Is this dry enough? Yes. This page is good. Ooh, Shirley. I'm gonna try sending her a link to my TikTok. Sorry, you guys, because I don't know if she has TikTok, but you can probably view as a guest. Hey, do you think you could view a TikTok live just as a guest if you have a link to go directly there? Because she usually watches the replays on YouTube. She doesn't usually join the lives, but it would be nice. Thank you. No puzzle piece. It'd be nice if she could be here while we're doing hers. Okay, so this is what I actually want to do. Oh no, this is what I want to do. I want to put the other 16 here. Or the other 16, the other orange. Okay, so 19, 20, 21, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, right, I do. I just have Shirley's journal in the way, so I should move that. And then, so you guys saw I misnumbered all the greens. I overlapped the new number with the old number as much as possible, colored all of the old number that did not fit with the new number in white gel pen. And now, because the green was so light, you could easily see the strokes of what the initial number was. I'm just kind of going over it a second time with green. So this one was 13, now it's a very clear 15. This one was 15, now it's a clear 17. This one was 17, now it's 19. This one was 20, now it's 22. This was 22, now it's 24. And this was 24, now it's 26. So pretty good cover-up method. Annoying that I have to do that because I just keep screwing little things up like that, but effective anyways when needed. Now let's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 11, 12, 13. So yes, don't recommend making so many mistakes, but do recommend having a white gel pen to save you when you do. Let's see how Shirley's doing. Okay, she's gonna try to join on TikTok. Okay, let me stamp the days of the week on. What's a T-Pex pen? The white gel pen that I use currently is a Languo brand white gel pen. I've used, I've had good success with Mr. Pen gel pens that you can just get on Amazon, Jelly Roll gel pens, and Uniball. I've had pretty good success with all of those. Hit and miss, honestly, with like every brand. Like sometimes you'll just get a gel pen that pretty much doesn't work at all. But, oh, sorry, Nicole. I totally saw your question earlier and my brain just left it hanging there. Yes, these stamps will be restocked. I do not have a, a date yet set. But it's because we are working on, ooh, okay, so this is something new with Languo, that bridge I haven't crossed yet. The white gel pen just like picked up onto the stamp, which I've never had happen with other gel pens. So I'm gonna just go over, like fix the lettering of the stamp with black marker, because that's the easiest way to do that, but not its best feature. Why didn't it do that on this page? Oh, I see. It didn't really overlap with the white gel pen very much. Does it dry that fast? My ink pad dries very fast, yeah. I don't know how. It's just like a free sample ink pad that I got from No Issue. Like they do custom packaging, and this was years ago. It was the freebie ink pad that just came with my stamps, and it works amazing. I'm guessing it's some kind of like archival ink and not, like it's definitely not a water-based or like gel type ink, because yeah, I've tried other ink pads that I just get for like a couple bucks from Stationery Pal or Amazon or whatever, and those ones don't perform nearly the same as this. I should just send Shirley a message. Oh yeah, so the stamp totally picks up the white gel, which I have not experienced with other white gel pens. Well, that one didn't very much. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly message Shirley. Okay. Wednesday is done. Let's do Thursday. I wonder, Paige. I can't remember if I've done it with this brand. Wait, there was a day in February where I needed to white gel over the number, but just sometimes the stamp doesn't actually overlap with it. Oh yeah, see here we turned that 27 into a 26, but the stamp didn't actually overlap very much. And where it did, actually, it didn't, yeah, it didn't hold up that well. I didn't even notice it at first. But now that I do, I will fill that in. Because sometimes stamps are, you know, a little patchy to give that stampy look, but I didn't notice that it actually didn't cover on the white gel. Yeah, I hadn't noticed that yet either, Paige. And this one won't overlap very much. And this one won't overlap very much. So I think we're in the clear. Well, I'll have to touch that one up a tiny bit, but that issue has been more or less resolved. Still no puzzle piece. Yeah, they're having mercy on me today. Ooh, yeah, they want to catch me off guard. Good point. TikTok. So cruel to me. That one's actually good. This one needs a touch-up. Honestly, even my Fudenosuke is having trouble writing on top of Languo. So maybe Languo does have a flaw. Yeah, it's working-ish, but it's struggling. This one needs a cover up. I wonder if I should use a different fine liner. Oh yeah, that works better. Weird. Same type of ink, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we've got our days and dates in there. I'm just waiting to hear from Shirley to see if she would like to do her customizations right now. Let's see here. I'm trying to think about how to lay out this side. So let me show you what we did for February. February is the other time that we used this weekly spread. And so we did Feb kind of scattered with the mini calendar here. Those two features are non-negotiable. We need a title and a mini calendar and then some kind of doodles. So I'm wondering if, I'm just trying to think of options. I really haven't given it any thought yet. How we want to lay this one out. Do you guys have any ideas? Try to be, I know it's tough in a comment, but if you do have an idea, just try to be as descriptive as possible. Because if you just say surfboard, I won't know what you mean. But yeah, like red calligraphy June or stacked calligraphy June or sideways calligraphy June with a calendar, something like that. Like, yeah, try to be, oh, Shirley can't get into TikTok. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out with Shirley. Switch from YouTube to here if that works. I am a little bit confused. Okay, sorry. As different as possible from February. Oh boy, I don't really know how to make it super different. Oh yeah, the mini calendar with the week highlighted has to be there. You know what we could do to switch things up? Oh, it won't let her watch with the link? Okay, that's the problem then. So she's been watching the replays and thought that she'd be able to join this one on YouTube. So I'm trying to, yeah, try to streamline that for her to join on TikTok, but I guess that probably won't work last minute like this. Oh, that's too bad. I'll message her and figure that out. But if anyone else is interested in having a journal personalized on live, we were going to do Shirley's. We won't be able to now. It looks like I would like to do it for her when she's able to actually watch. So you can choose things like a custom name page like this. This is Raina's order from earlier today, custom pom-poms, and I will be doing a little 2026. That's what she chose to have written on the front in gold foil. And we personalized the whole thing like this on live. So if you're interested, go to my bio and use the code livestream to get a discount. Now, what I was going to say here is, what if we do June stacked calligraphy up in the top corner, mini calendar, and then just like one Hawaii doodle down in the corner, and we'd bring in different ones. So a palm tree, a surfboard, I don't know, some of the other ones that you guys have been mentioning. Just kind of one, oh, a coconut drink and maybe like a pineapple or something, like different features than what we've been using so far, but still make them fit with the color palette. Because I feel like the only other alternative that I can think of is basically doing it like February, very similar to February, with like a scattered hibiscus flower, plumeria flower, monstera leaf, you know, making it look very much like February. So that would be just different, kind of having the calendar and text squashed up to the top with no doodles around them, and then just like one bigger doodle at the bottom. Yeah, pina colada. Sorry, you guys can tell I know nothing about drinks. The coconut drink, I keep saying pina colada. I know the song. I should know that. All right, then let's do that. Hey, Javaya. So let's do J, U, N, E. Yeah, coconut with a straw and umbrella. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. And maybe a flower. Maybe. I know I also need to write notes in here, but I think I'll do that last. All right, let's stamp on the little calendar. Paige, yes, I am caught up on orders. I had a huge surge of orders in the first week that kept me busier than I would be able to handle on a week-to-week basis. But since the first week, orders have been much slower, which has been nice, as in easier to keep up with, but not nice as in for the good of my family and myself, like selling journals. So pros and cons. Let's do this mini calendar. And June has 30 days, so we'll just wipe off the 31. Stamp that in. Okay, and then after the mini calendar is done, what we're looking for are kind of key doodles to go in the bottom corner, one per page. So we will do a surfboard, a palm tree, a pina colada. I feel like those are the most obvious ones that come to my head from what you guys have commented in the past for Hawaii. What's another like larger doodle that would take up the whole bottom part here? Hula girl. That would be very cute. I would want to draw her like without a face or anything, because I don't want to, human detail like that is not within my comfort zone. Seashells though, Natka, would just be a very different look. Like if every other page has like one big surfboard, one big palm tree, and then like a pattern of seashells. I love seashells. I just don't know if it quite fits with the pattern that we've been setting for this one. Beach umbrella. We did do umbrellas in the previous month in May because it was a rain theme. So I'm not going to do beach umbrella. Fine idea. A large seashell. I don't know if I have enough confidence in my seashell drawing ability to make it that much of a feature. I'd rather just do tiny little seashell doodles that don't need to be super detailed. Okay, there's the calendar. Pineapple. Oh, that's a good one. Flower lei. I feel like if I were to draw a flower lei, it would just look like one of those plastic flower leis from the dollar store. I just don't know how I would add enough detail to make it look like flowers in my drawing style. Okay. Yeah, it didn't work today for Shirley to join with that method. Yes, surfboard is one of them. I'm gonna do that one right now. I think I'll do like a surfboard just kind of leaning here. That's mostly red. With maybe some green in the middle. And then I'll use white gel pen to draw a few little designs onto there. That's good enough. And then I'll add a bit of sand. Okay, I'll add some more detail to that later. Next, let me pull up my reference photo for the pina colada that I had here from the other day. All right, I'm gonna do one of the plumeria flowers on the coconut as part of the pina colada. That on here, and then we'll just do a coconut. Well, that's very dark. I need to add some white gel pen to that. Hi, cutie. Oh my goodness, what a big boy. My little one, like 1-year-old, is decked out in his big brother's hockey gear. He's got his helmet on, chest protector, and he just is happy as a clam. There's nowhere he'd rather be. Thanks, you guys. Glad you like it. Because it's in marker, so I can't undo it. All right. So we've got our surfboard. I'll add some white gel pen. We've got our pina colada. Then I was gonna do, oh yeah, I'll just do like maybe 2 palm trees, like a bigger one, and then a smaller one, just very quick little palm trees. Oh, not yellow. Okay, and then one more. I'm gonna add a little bit more detail to some of these things, but, oh yeah, right, pineapple. That sounds good to me. I feel like palm tree leaves are a little bit more like jagged, so I'm just gonna add some. Yeah, I feel like pineapple would be a good one. So, oh right, flip-flops, we could. You think flip-flops instead of pineapple? Oh yeah, turtle. That's another cute option. True. Okay, maybe let's do a poll. We haven't done a lot of polls today. Paige, would you mind doing a poll for us? Let's do 4 options and maybe 2 minutes because it'll take me a sec to describe them. If that works. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're voting on, let me show you the doodles that we have so far. Surfboard is going to get white gel pen, pina colada, and palm trees. Options for this doodle here, number 1 is going to be pineapple. I need to write that down. Pineapple. Option 2 will be flip-flops in the sand. Option 3 will be turtles. And let me see here. What other? Toucan is cute, but too hard for me. Okay, maybe that's actually all that I want to offer, because some of these ideas look cute, but too hard. Volcano. Hula skirt. I could do a hula skirt. I don't know. Or let's just do option 4 will just be like beach life, like shells, starfish, whatever. So doodle over here, sorry. Option 1, pineapple. These are the ones we have so far, that kind of stuff. Option 1 is pineapple. Option 2 is like flip-flops on the sand with maybe like a beach ball or something. Option 3 is to do maybe 2 turtles swimming across here. And then option 4 is to do beach life shells, maybe a crab or a starfish or something like that. More beachy. Those are the options. Okay. And I think I'm just gonna write notes kind of to match all the stamps, because I've been doing all of the text in red, but we've got a red heading right beside that. So I think I'll just make it more or less blend in with the stamps. Just while the vote wraps up. Option 3. Oh, puzzle? Nope, no puzzle. Okay. Okay, so option 3 was turtle. Okay, sounds good. We'll do the turtles like we did in Janelle's, but maybe 2 of them swimming over yonder. Darken up the screen a little bit. Three was not the flip-flops, was it? No. Oh no, 3 was turtle. 3 was turtle. Okay. And then maybe for this one, we'll just do like a little kind of flowery design on the shell. Oh, Shirley. send her a message. She might be doing it. That'd be awesome. And then maybe for this one, what kind of doodles am I gonna do on this one? Maybe I'll start with a swirl. All right, 2 turtles. I'm gonna add some white gel to the rest of these pages. No. I guess Shirley, you can probably hear me now. Hey, Shirley. I'm just gonna finish these little weekly corner doodles and then I'll do yours on the weekly spreads. In case you can't hear me, I'm gonna type this up. And then I'll start your journal. Perfect. Okay. Lovely, Shirley. Yes, I believe she's here, Paige. But I think she's gonna just send her messages via Etsy just because that's what she's used to. But I'm pretty sure she's here and able to join us. Some white gel. And then maybe on here I'll do... Oh, good, you can hear. Perfect, Shirley. Yeah, so I'm nearly done these weekly spreads, and then let's do your journal. So Shirley, maybe on Etsy you can let me know, because I have kind of like, not a realistic, but a slightly more realistic type of flower that I do, and then I have like the little doodly flowers that like, you know, where they overlap the letters of your name. I would do white gel pen, that kind of thing. So if you already know like which kind of flowers you would like, you can let me know in Etsy messages. And if you don't know, that is totally fine. We will, I can like do a little doodle of each one or something and show it to you. Just let me know. Okay, little designs on the surfboard. Just gonna quickly, oh, wrong pen, too thick. Quickly do my little dashed outline that I've been doing everywhere else. I can't decide if I want to do sparkles. I kind of feel like not, but should I? I just don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try not to let this page touch the white gel pen that I have over there. So sorry for holding it in an annoying way. I know, he's got the cutest voice. and just like the cutest imagination. He's definitely playing as like 4 different characters right now, having a conversation. What is going on out there? No, he has no idea what I do. He knows that I have journals because he has one and he loves it. Okay, Shirley, let me show you kind of what I mean. So the one option would be like, you know, if I have like an S here, and then I would do like kind of this sort of flower, and then everywhere that it crosses over the S, I would do like white gel pen or whatever, so more of like a cartoony sort of flower. And then the other option would be I would just like write your whole name, and then maybe like in the corners or something, I would do like, they're not realistic, but they're more realistic than that. Like some kind of flower like this. You know, something like that. Those would be kind of my 2 default options, just like kind of cartoony flowers and then white gel pen where it crosses, or realistic. Okay, realistic, and you like the sparkly bits on the letters? Is that what I'm hearing? Yes. Okay, that sounds great, Shirley. And you wanted that in pink, hey? All right, I think we're gonna call it there for June. So let me flip through June. And so Shirley, we'll choose your charms. Actually, maybe let me give you a few things to message about, Shirley, while I flip through June. So number 1, you mentioned a white S and a diamond. So could you just let me know, number 1, do you want to stick with this, or do you want to add anything, a pom-pom, any other charms? So number 1, let me know that. Number 2, we're going to go with realistic flowers. Do you have a preference between stacked Shirley versus down the side Shirley? You can just let me know stacked or sideways. So number 1, charms, yes, or add something. Number 2, stacked versus sideways. And then if you have any other, I'm going to default to just using like a couple different pinks that work together. But if you have anything else that you want to let me know, put that as number 3. And you can just send me an Etsy message with all of that, and then we'll make it happen. Okay. Let's flip through June. Oh, hey, Ja. Yes, Tanya, it depends obviously where you're from. I can tell you're from Canada, so the planner itself is going to be like about $40, but the shipping is going to be the variable factor. So you'll have to go through the process, unfortunately, to like see exactly what that's going to come out to for you. But yeah, and then you can choose your charms, your name page, whatever. But yeah, so this is where we're at for June. Well, where we're at, we're finished June. We did the Hawaiian Islands is what won the vote for how to interpret Hawaii. So we filled the islands with different leaves and flowers. We incorporated those leaves and flowers into all of our monthly spreads. Calendar and check-in, memories page, they're over here. And I feel like I want to just darken up, add a little bit of depth to these leaves. And then for the weekly spreads, which we just finished, we brought in some different doodles as well, which I'll show you in a sec. Just gotta get this out of my brain before I move on to that. They're talking to each other out there. Okay, yeah, calendar, memories. Okay, and then the weekly spreads, we did a different doodle in the bottom corner of each page. So this week had a surfboard. This one had a pina colada. This one had some palm trees. And then here we have a couple of turtles. And that is it for June. I'm just gonna give Shirley a sec to answer those questions. And in the meantime, let me pull up my file here on Ivy, because our next month is July. Okay, this one is going to be tricky because it's mermaid and I don't really know how to draw people. I could maybe do like a mermaid from the back with like hair covering most of her back so that I don't need to figure out the proportions. But if you guys can think of any other way to interpret mermaid, I'm thinking like I could draw a mermaid tail, that's within my range. Like little seashells, like the little mermaid bikini type of thing. I could definitely draw that. But drawing an actual mermaid or like multiple actual mermaids swimming in different positions is definitely out of my depth. So we've got to think of a good way to interpret the prompt mermaid without drawing a bunch of mermaids, because that's just not within my artistic capacity, unfortunately. All right, let's do Shirley's journal. Happy with the diamond. Ooh, not sure if a plain gold S would be better. Well, here, let me take this out of the wrap and then I can show them to you to compare. Oh, this one's got a bit of a bend over here. Bummer. I don't have a lot of B grade journals, but there have been a couple that just got a little bonked in shipping. The shipping process. Okay, let's start fresh here with this one. Yes, that one looks good. All right, so let me just hold up for you then. Just remember, I'm building a play structure. We were watching the construction guys build a play structure again today. It's probably almost done by now. Okay, so these are your S options, and then paired like this would be hanging with it. I do think you're onto something with the gold S. I love the white S's though. I feel like you can't really go wrong with them, but this is a very, I feel like the size difference is nice with the gold S. So you can let me know on the message. Stacked would be good in the middle. Oh no, it's definitely not more difficult or anything to do it down the side. I need to find my backup markers though, because this gold or this pink is not gonna hold up for long. And I know that I have a backup, but where did I put it? This is driving me crazy. If I were a case of backup markers, where would I have wandered off to? Because it's always in my cart, except that now it's not. So I'm confused. But I think I can get gold S. Okay. I think I can make this pink last, but like not if we need another pink theme in this journal. And I really can't find my backups. Oh, hey, Shirley. Yay. I feel like you pulled off getting a TikTok account and learning how to actually use it to join a live of the right person, like, incredibly well. Shirley said she's, well, maybe you don't want to disclose your age. but not at an age where she uses TikTok regularly. I am very impressed, Shirley. I don't think I picked it up, that, like, the whole joining a live thing, commenting. That's advanced level TikTok skills. Thank you for going through that hassle for us. I'm glad you can be here when I'm packing it, because it's always, that's part of the fun part, I think, for most people, is getting to see it done. All right, so let's clasp on your charm. There we go. Whoop, that little guy flipped to the back. Gold S with a little diamond. Very pretty. Yeah, Shirley's 72, and just within the course of whenever I started talking to her on this live, figured out she downloaded TikTok, joined the right live, commented. Love it. All right, now let's do Shirley. Okay, I think I'm gonna split it into 3 rows. I'm just really frustrated about my backup markers, because I have a pink and I know it's gonna look more crisp and better if I can start a fresh pink instead of one that's like, it still has enough juice to finish the job, but it will be streaky. But where on earth would I have put it? Confused. Oh, found it. It fell on its side in my cart, and then I put other things on top of it. Whoops. But yeah, this is like all of my markers that are near death have replacements in here, but I have no idea where it was. That will look better for you, Shirley. Okay, so S-H-I. Okay, let's do this. Oh, the corner. Oh, sorry. I was just catching up on comments now. No, it was just the corner on this. I pulled out a new journal for Shirley, and the corner was a little bit bent, so I just picked a different one. Not the corner on the one I've been working on for a month or however long. Oh yes, sorry, Aries Diaries. I actually don't have any on hand right now because I've either mailed them all off or the ones that I have left are, that's the final step that I'm going to do to them tomorrow before I mail them off. I have some on my Instagram in highlights. I think custom journal highlight would be where you could look for that. Or like on the listing itself, there's a couple of examples. If you go like click on the listing and then scroll to one of the last pictures in the listing, you should see a few examples there of customizations that I've done. So I'm gonna do that same pink. Not sure about adding a, nope. I've never used those two together yet. I do have a lighter pink though that I would like to use that fits that one. So I think I'm gonna do those two for some flowers and then add a few leaves as well, and then some sparkles too. Oh yeah, that's true. My TikTok, actually, there would be a few videos of Shirley. Sorry, I know. I am never offended when people ask what it says because it's truly an art to read like bouncy calligraphy, especially if it's stacked. Like if you're used to seeing it all the time, it's one thing, but if you're not used to seeing it, it's definitely takes skill. I can add a color. Ooh, tricky. If anything, I would maybe add a very soft yellow. Let's this pink is so hard to, like, I just want to have some shadows, some layers, but it's just so light that it's hard to get much dimension without coloring like 9 layers on the page. Key, so if you were to order a journal like this one, I would pack it right, oh, $5.19. I could pack it right now. If you're available tomorrow, I could pack it tomorrow instead. But typically I try to pack it right away if you're here. And yeah, that's my usual turnaround on a normal day. If there's more of a rush, then sometimes it's like the next day or something. But that's what I try to do, is pack it up as soon as possible after you've ordered it, when you're available to join the live. Oh, the one that I was working on before. So those ones I only open one slot at a time because they do take at least a month of work. And so those ones, I obviously have one in progress at the moment. And I'm still at least, I would say at least 3 weeks out from finishing that one. So there won't be another one of those open for at least another 3 weeks, maybe longer. But yeah, these ones I just try to pack up for you like right away. Hi. you guys. No problem, Keith. Thank you. All right. Let me just add a tiny bit to the yellow flowers. And then we'll add sparkles to the letters and a few sparkles around the flowers, I think. All right, so Shirley, just to confirm, would you rather on the letter, sometimes I'll just do like kind of a highlight along the letter, and sometimes I'll do like the sparkles like that. You want to go with the sparkles and dots and stuff? Just to confirm before I start doing that to all of your letters. Puzzle. Oh, nope. Oh, okay. Highlights on the letters and sparkles around. Sounds good. I agree. That's what I would have done if it were mine. Christine. What was Christine? Oh, for a completely drawn out one. Yeah, sorry. Those are the ones that I only open once every few months. But for something like this, I can do a name page, charms. Oh, and Shirley, I was saying this earlier. I just got a new heat press, so I'm doing a very impromptu kind of promo where every order can get a cover design for free if you are interested. Would you like a gold foil design on your cover? And if so, what would you like? All right, there we go, Shirley. Languo is the name of the white pen. No, well, I mean, I technically have black or red vinyl as well, but I don't have, I wouldn't put those on a journal unless you begged me. Just a flower? Okay. Sounds good. Shirley. Thank you so much for your order, Shirley, and for toughing out the TikTok stuff. I'm really glad you're able to make it. All right, so yes, for Shirley's order, she chose a little, oh, why does this bookmark keep flipping? A little S with a diamond for her charms. Name page, she requested pink Shirley with flowers. And then we are gonna do a gold foil design, a flower here on the cover. Thank you very, very much for your order, Shirley. I appreciate it. And that means I'll close up Raina's. Hers was another one that we packed up today with her pom-pom and our charm, name page, and then she's gonna have 2026 written on the cover for her cover personalization. And I will get both of those packed up and sent out tomorrow. Fridays are typically my drop-off days. So that is the plan here. I'm seeing a few questions in the chat. Let me see if I can scroll enough to answer them for you. So now how... Yes, so for a normal journal, I do a name page if you want one, gold foil cover designs if you want, and charms. For the full journals, I only open one at a time, roughly every 4 to 6 weeks is kind of the rate that I am going at these days. And it's just first come, first serve, announced on Instagram. So those ones are more difficult to lock down. Were there any other questions that I missed before I log off? Can see another. Well, Shirley, they make great gifts, all personalized. All right. Well, if anyone has any questions, let me know here. I am not sure yet if I'll be live tomorrow. I am not planning to. I often don't on Fridays, but if someone were to place an order today and say like, can I personalize it tomorrow? I'll personalize it for you tomorrow. But otherwise, I will hopefully be on Monday, and I always let you guys know my live kind of schedule, at least day by day, on Instagram. So if you like to know, you can join me on Instagram. That's where those kinds of announcements are. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. If you do decide to place an order, don't forget to use code LIVESTREAM so that you can get a discount. And I will see you guys later.